Hi, everybody. Let me get my computer set up so you can get to see me good. Boy, have I got a day to share with you. We made it, the 50th year jubilee of the Apollo 13 animated cartoon series that I created. All my cartoons that I make on Mr. Big Stuff, as you can see right here, were originally done on cell drawings. This is how I originally made my first Big Stuff cartoons. This is an actual cell from the movie Alignment. The moon is falling, which you will be seeing in some upcoming videos that I'm going to be uploading all day today. I'll be coming with some live stream videos, and I'll be showing you all kinds of movies that I've been working on behind the scenes. And we're going to see some big surprise live stream. The next one after the two, what I'm going to do, this is my layout for the day. I'm going to do this video, this live stream right now, talking about the events. And then I'm going to upload Biggie celebration video number 1, part 1. And then I'm going to upload another video, the Biggie celebration number 2. Of course, they're going to have different titles. I'm just going to lay it out. There'll be 2 videos that I've worked on behind the scenes, which are new, but they're going to show some old scenes and some memories of the cartoon, how it developed through the 50 years. And then I am going to show the big live stream surprise. And all those out there that love animatronics, stay tuned. You'll see. Also, if I don't get tired after that, because I've been staying up 4 o'clock in the morning to get the movies done, I'll be doing another live stream showing some videos and scenes of the cartoon live. But if I don't do that today, that'll be tomorrow in the afternoon. Well, let's get the stuff going. It's time for the mission to start. Yeah. Let's get the mission going. T-minus a few seconds and counting. Okay, let me put that Big Stuff picture there. And I'll say hi to Jillian. Jillian. Hi, Jillian. How you doing? How old am I? Well, it's been 50 years I've made the Apollo 13 animated cartoon on the Apollo 13 astronauts, and it was the mission 50 years ago. I was 11 years old at that time when I made the cartoon. Of course, at that time, all I did was do drawings, and I was figuring out how to bring them to life. It wasn't until 1981. Was it 1980? Yeah, 1980. Yeah, 1981 when I did the first animated cartoon with the Apollo 13 astronauts, which is called The Alignment, which will be uploaded in the video that I've made. That will be later on shown after this live stream. I'll be uploading 2 animated videos that I've been working on feverishly throughout the whole month to get it ready for this day. And then there'll be another live stream later after that of the big surprise with animatronics. I'm just going to give you a hint. And then we're going to do whatever else I have time. If I could do some live streaming of me showing scenes from my cartoons that I don't have uploaded yet on YouTube due to technical difficulties. And that's what I'm going to be doing. Well, as my G.I. Joe that looks like Gene Kranz that's wearing an Apollo 13 outfit, which is an astronaut G.I. Joe, he's got something to say. 10 seconds to lift off and counting. Why don't we count down? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the Big Stuff celebration! Yeah! And let's celebrate with these 3 famous men, these 3 astronauts, Jim Lobo, Jim Lobo, Fred Hayes, and Jack Swaggart, known as the Big Stuff, or the Big Jack, or the Big Swig. That was his nicknames. And he's the astronaut who had the right stuff because he was the replacement astronaut for Tim Manley. And he knew what to do when things go wrong because he wrote the book. And what a better guy to be on the thing. So he was the one that gets the bad end of things. Why am I here? I wasn't really supposed to be on this mission, you know. But they called me the last minute after a week before the mission or 2 weeks. I had to get everything ready. Yeah, Kim Alley and Hayes, we were all working together for 2 years or so to prepare for this mission. But Jack had the right stuff. We got the mission going. Unfortunately, we couldn't get on the moon to explore. Yes, well, that's how it goes. I have to be the only astronaut in history to go to the moon 3 times and not land on it. That's what Jim had to do. Well, my little astronaut dolls. Oop, I want to clink their little heads. I'll put them over there for now because we need some space. Well, you want to know how old I am, Jillian? I'll tell you. I'm 61. And counting. And she's not kidding. Well, I went through a lot of things in 50 years. And you know what? It was a couple. Well, I also found a friend that came with me, an alien. And it's embryo. And it's his 50th birthday, too. Yeah, Biggie. And then 25 years later, I got Zygote, my girlfriend, when you visited Jupiter, where I originally came from. Oh, yeah, through that black hole. Oh, that's later on. Whew. Okay, let's get on with the show. Okay, that's me playing with my dolls. Now, I'm a big kid playing with dolls. I make dolls. I make cartoons. Yeah, that's what keeps me young. I also have animated astronauts behind me. Jack Swaggart, the Big Swig, Jim Lobo, and Fred Hayes. The old Apollo 13 astronauts. I'm just trying to get this so it can center better so you can see me and see everything better. There we go. Woohoo! Now, let's get on with the show. Now, when I do the live video, me showing scenes from movies, I didn't get a chance to put this one up online yet. This is Apollo 13, Return to the Moon. And you know what's the funniest thing? They're looking to go back to the moon right now, getting ready. NASA is trying to go back to the moon. Actually, this cartoon I made, half of this cartoon I made in New York City as I was producing this cartoon. And then I did all the pictures and all the paintings in New York City, got it all organized. Then I moved here in Florida and finished it off. That was the time when John Glenn went back in space when he was rode in the space shuttle. And it gave me enough time to add in a line in this movie. If John Glenn could do it, why not Jim Lovell? So that line comes. Later on, if I don't get any technical difficulties, I'm going to play this cartoon live on a live stream. And I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to show it as I'm talking. I'm going to be there showing the movie. And I'm going to show you the movie, and then I'll talk about it afterwards. It's going to be fun. It's going to be live stream, so it's not going to probably be as clear as if I uploaded it. The thing is that now I put this in digital. It was originally done in what do you call that? Coaxial, with the coaxial cable. When I had the old computer, I used to transfer them. Now I have this on a digital DVD. I can't figure out how to get that. I don't have the software to convert the DVD to put. I had to figure out how to do that so I can live stream this and all the alignment movies. I have lots more movies on big stuff that I'm trying to get up on YouTube, but I'm just trying to figure it out because my old computer got bye-bye a little. It works, but it's, I'm trying to figure it out. So I had technical difficulties, and that's why I couldn't do that. Do I wanted to do, but what happened? That happens. Well, let's get off on a good start with this Apollo 13 celebration. Let's sing. I'm gonna sing two of the most fun songs from the Apollo 13, The Legacy Lives On cartoon that I did 25 years ago. And this is the one called Apollo 13, Welcome Home Again. Apollo 13, Apollo 13, welcome home again. Apollo 13, Apollo 13, treat Tycho weary man. Odyssey and Aquarius on our way to the moon. But Apollo 13 had to come home again because of an oxygen tank explosion. This messed up and they had lunar pan. Apollo 13, Apollo 13, welcome home again. Apollo 13, Apollo 13, treat Tycho weary man. The power in the command module was dying fast. Using the lamb of a life, but was the only chance. Apollo 13 had a loop around the moon, so they can come back home soon. After the Big Burn, spacecraft had to be shut down. This left a cold feeling all around. The astronauts had to suffer long to find ways to keep them warm. Apollo 13 was fast approaching the Earth. At this time, he's got a code, and I guess that's what it's worth. At this time, we wondered if we were going to skip out into space or burn up in this Earth place. Apollo 13 and Mission Control and the whole wide world, got together to play to the Lord. Oh, is it so? The Lord heard their prayer and they returned in the air. Apollo 13, welcome home again. Oh, Apollo 13, treat Tycho weary man. Apollo 13, had to come back home again. Apollo 13, welcome home again. Apollo 13, treat Tycho weary man. Let this be a lesson to you, all of you, no matter how hard life gets. The Lord will pull you through. Apollo 13, welcome home again. Yeah, Apollo 13, welcome home again. Woo! Apollo 13, treat Tycho weary man. Yeah, woohoo! Celebration on the way. Woohoo! Well, yeah, they got home again safe and sound. That was on April 17th? April 17th was the splashdown day. That's right. Just want to make sure I got my days. You know what it is? I didn't get much sleep. To make the movies and get everything ready, I had 4 days of going to bed 5 o'clock in the morning and getting up at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So, I'm kind of, but I'm going, I'm on energy high with the, this is what's kept me going. The Holy Spirit will get me through. Now, that was another fun song in the cartoon. I got to show you this whole picture here. I don't know if you've seen it. There's a picture of old Jim Lobo. He was on the Life magazine when they got back home again. I had to see if it doesn't glare up. And there's a song called the Jim Lobo Show. The Jim Lobo Show. See, they used to film videos on the spacecraft before as things were going along. And Jim was being funny and was showing Hayes around and Jack Swagget. And he was doing a video. It was the Jim Lobo Show. And it was a fun time. Too bad the TV didn't show it until after the explosion. Well, this is a song about that. I go, oops, sorry, Hayes. I did not need to bump into the Hazy boy. I'm trying to get Jimmy Boy over there. Oh, and of course, just to tell you one thing. This is the original picture of Apollo 13 that I got when I designed the cartoon. Just think, all this fun came out of the mission and this one picture I got of the Apollo 13 astronauts. Yeah, after that mission, which I was glued to the TV, it was a great time. I see Hayes shows better now. I I had to make a cartoon on them, but I went to a dentist's office 50 years ago. My tooth was hurting me towards the end of the mission, and I didn't want to go to the dentist until I'd see if the astronauts were going to get home. And my father said, "Okay, after the mission, you got to go. Promise me you go to the dentist." And I said, "My father, yes, I will." All right, it was a week out, after the mission was done. I went to the dentist's office. I was hurting. I didn't want to get drilled in my teeth and all. I go turn around, when they have magazines, and I found this. The astronauts, Apollo 13. I was like, whoa. Now I'm good friends with the dentist. I asked him, oh, can I please have this? I'm going to make a cartoon on these guys. And he gave it to me. And ever since then, these boys have been around with me for 50 years. And all of this high came out of it when I'm celebrating today. All because of this silly picture and that great mission. Well, it's amazing how you can create something out of something, right? Or you can create all wonderful things. Just have to put your mind to it. Let your imagination run wild. And then you can create too. Well, here's the Jim Lovell Show song. Everybody, come on in. We're gonna have a spin. Come see the live show straight from Odyssey. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. Somewhere between Earth and Moon, we are coming live into your living room. Come see the Jim Lovell Show. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. Come on in, come on, and let's have some fun. Come on, watch me balance Hayes on my thumb. This is a show for everyone. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. Come on, young. Come on, old. Come on, watch the astronauts get bold. Come see them play ball right in Odyssey. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. This is the Jim Lovell Show. Come watch Jack Swagget go. Hayes keeps on pressing the decompress hash. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. Here I am with my radio, playing the theme from 2000 Odyssey, Now it is time to go to Jim Lovell Show. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. And after Jim Lovell did his Jim Lovell Show on the mission, they asked the mission control called up and said, well, Jim, it's time to end the show now. And Jim Lovell said, okay. Well, this is Commander Jim Lovell wishing you and all a good night and see you in the morning. And then he went to bed. They closed down, were getting ready. The astronauts would get ready for their sleep time. But then Mission Control called up to Jack Swagget and said, Jack Swagget, before you go to bed, there's just one more thing I want you to do. Stir the oxygen tanks. And little did Jack Swagget know that crazy oxygen tank was broken before they lifted off because there was a valve in it. Got fused shut from the heating up the tank to take the oxygen out and doing tests on the ground. I don't know why they didn't change the tank out before they went up, but that was a sign not to do it. And then came out and getting down with the measles was another sign the Lord was saying, don't go yet. But then if you're all going to go, you better bring Jack Swagget along with you because he knows what to do when things go wrong. Because he's the one. And people don't give him this. Nobody gives Jack Swagget the credit. I don't know why. I've seen lots of videos of Apollo 13. But nobody gives Jack Swagget the credit. I think if you read this, you'll find out. This is the real book, Lost Moon, with Jim Lovell. And there are lots of other newspaper articles and magazine articles. Matter of fact, there's a Life magazine that's the astronaut's own story. And Jack Swagger himself wrote this out. And if you read all the stuff, you will find it. As the astronauts, let me show you in the original drawing that I have of Apollo 13 to show you what they were doing. It's a better illustration. Actually, this is the very first, one of the very first original pictures I drew of Jack Swagger. And as you can see, he has the loop around the moon. Now, this is how when they were going to the moon, and they were looping around the moon, they had a loop around the moon. Now, originally, Mission Control said you have to go around the moon so it could give you a push to go out. But we want you to fire your engine burn as you're coming from the backside of the moon. That was the original plan. But Jack Swagger radioed up after he did some calculations because he knew what to do. He said, Mission Control, we can get home much faster, get more boost if we fire our engine as we're coming out from the backside of the moon over here. Not over here, but over here. It would get us home 10 hours earlier. And that's what saved the mission, It was Jack Swagger's split decision to do the burn at a different time. You see how a little push could go a long way. And nobody gives Jack Swagger the credit for that. Now, that gets me angry, especially that movie never did that. That movie made Jack Swagger out to be no. That's another story. I think I already went over that, but I just wanted to tell you, big stuff had the right stuff. And let me just put this down. Actually, this is a book on Apollo 13, another one I have as I come home. I got a whole bunch of Apollo 13 stuff. I'll show you some more stuff later on. I don't want to make too many videos right now because I got to get to the big one. I had the animatronic part to stay. And I can always show you more stuff later on. But that is, Now, let me show you how I animate these cartoons, okay? I bet everybody wants to know how I bring these things to life. Well, in the past, when I first learned how to animate, it was the old-fashioned days. It was stop-action animation. They didn't have any computer animation or all those fancy-dancy software that they got today. And when they did start developing that software, it was so expensive. So we had to paint pictures. Well, I would paint like sceneries. This is a scenery from one of the Froggy movies. Hey, my friend Lydia, how you like this painting? This is one of the sceneries from my Froggy movie. If you see in this live stream, there's another painting I made. I'm going to show you some pictures that I hand painted for the backgrounds. This is from the Froggy movie. And here's another pretty scenery I made for the Froggy movie. When you get into the trees and the frogs are hopping, the tree frogs love to get around on the trees. So I had to paint this nice lifelike looking tree branches. See your animation, you got to draw a nice pretty scenery. That's really the first thing. You have to set your scene where your characters are going to be around. And then this is a basic scenery of a mountain and the water where the frogs will do, a swamp area. And this is another background from the Froggy movie. Now, after you draw your sceneries and all, and you make up your story, and you know the setting where your guys are going to be, because sceneries take one of the longest jobs. Then you will illustrate your story. The first thing, of course, you write down the story, what you're going to animate, and you design your characters. And then you draw them out on paper first. Then you transfer them to plastic with ink pen, each painting. And then you paint them from the back, see? The reason why you paint the back of it is because the front comes out nice smooth. It makes the colors nice and smooth. And that's the reason why it's on plastic, too, because that nice smooth look, you see, as you can see. Now, when you film it, the trick is when you film it, you got to angle the camera and the light just right so you don't get the glare. See? And then, that is how you do it. Now, the reason why they are painted on plastic is for two reasons. One, when you do your sceneries, they have green. I don't know. I must have had green screen, but I didn't have computers then. animation, when you put your cartoon character, you would want to put your cartoon into your scenery, see? This way the cartoon character will move around, like even here, in the scenery, see? And that's how you put them onto a scenery in the background. And if you don't want him in that scenery, you can have him in this scenery. I actually like this scenery. This is a pretty one. I'm afraid there's so glare from this light. Okay, sometimes you have to play around with the light. There we go. All right, see, good view? Now, let me show you the trick of how to bring it to life. Now, it's called stop action, meaning that each movement that you draw, now when you draw a cartoon to bring it to life the old-fashioned 2D animation way, there is a series of drawings you have to make to bring your cartoon to life. And I'm going to show you, let me get where the backing go for this. Okay. You will draw your main picture. And then the other movement that you want that picture to do, now big step over here is going to turn his head. So I'm going to draw him the main picture that I showed you. And then I draw, and it moves his arm a little bit. Then you draw another cell, see? Of him with his head a different way. And that's what gives his head turn, his head movement. And then if you want his arms to move, you'll probably do another picture. And then another picture. And you can put different expressions as the pictures are moving to get them to talk. Sometimes you need to make about 300 pictures just to do a maybe a 5-minute section. It's a lot of work, I tell you. It takes hours and months. Sometimes it takes me about a year to paint up a cartoon. That's only about maybe 10 minutes long. When I made alignment, it took me about a year, about a year to paint all these pictures. And it took a long time. Now I'm trying to find a page. Oh, yeah. Now, this is a trick I've done. It will cut corners. Instead of having to draw this body all over again, I won't keep him in the same position. But I want him to change his expression on his face. I would just do an extra head and put an extra head overlay on it, see? Now his mouth's open. Now his mouth's kind of closed. You see the difference? I would put a different head over it. And now with the camera, if I want the head to tilt, I would give the head a motion. See, I can move the head kind of a little bit here and there. I would shoot a frame with the camera and then pose it again, shoot another frame, pose it again, shoot another frame, change the face, shoot another frame. It's on the scene, and then put the next movement over it, center it, take out that picture, and then have this picture, and then it'll be on the scenery on the background. That'll be laying down on a table, a multi-plane table. One plane will be the scenery on the bottom of the table. There'll be a plexiglass top, and I would have the cartoon image on top of the table. So as I'm changing the sceneries in the back, if the scenery is moving or something, and then the top scene will be so I get like I could create almost like a 3D environment in a 2D background. Professional animators do. Sometimes I do multiplane. I put a third plane on it. And what I would do is the camera would be mounted down on the table on a tripod, looking down with the light hitting it just right so there ain't no glare. Sometimes I would put a plexiglass overlay on top, which would center the pictures. So every time I change the picture, there'll be a marking on it, so I know how they will match when I change each picture. And then make it easy for me to change over the faces. So I would change the picture, click a frame with the camera. Change the next picture, click a frame with the camera, panning down on the pictures. And as I keep doing that for hours and hours and move and change pictures, then change scenes and change sceneries and click and click and click and make the next scene and count the frames so I know how much time it's going to take for me to talk in that line. Get each mouth movement as close to it as I can to match my voice. It took a lot of guessing in the beginning when I was doing the animation, but it came out good considering what I had and considering that I didn't go to an animation school to do this. The Lord's given me the talent, given me the wisdom to do it. And here are some more fun things here too. Here's another Jack Swagget. I'm going to show you. Here's another scene from Froggy Movie. This is one Swagget in the Froggy Movie. He gets shrunken down to size. So say I did a scene. I say he's shrunken down to size, and I want to shoot a scene with him with this. I make this look like it's the background, and he's in the trees with the frog, and the little frog's going to be here. I will put Jack Swagget there, and then I'll change the mount movements like I do in the shooter frame. Change the movement. Let me see if we get good to it. Change the frame. See how you get an effect with the face. It's so hard to do this. I'm doing this up in here. Usually this is done on the table, looking down, and you don't have all this glare. Let me see. I'll show you. I'm trying to show you. I guess you get the gist of it, right? But I'm trying to show you how the animation is done. Change the face. Click the frame. Change the picture. And he'll have different faces. I have all sorts of explosions. I have him closing his eyes. Oh no! We're small. Jam, your inventions always backfire on me. Oh, see how you change expressions. According to how you're gonna video your scene, that's how you do it. Isn't that a lot of fun? I always have fun doing that. Let me show you some more. Let's see. Got some more pictures here as I'm going through them. Here's another picture of big stuff. Oh no! What's the animator going to do to me this time? Oh, I don't know what's going to go on in this 50-year anniversary. But I'll tell you one thing. I know I'm going to get clunked in the head with moons. And since she found out that Jupiter has 67 moons, she's going to give it to me. I know it. Originally, when the first alignment movie was made, only one moon fell. Then it went into a movie, and there was only 16 moons around Jupiter, they knew. And there was only 16 moons that fell on me. Oh, good thing you didn't know it was 67. Oh, that's to come in the next video. I guess they found more moons. I guess I have a funny feeling those more moons that they found had something to do with the comet that crashed into Jupiter. Remember? And I have another one called the impact that I made on that. Here's where also when sometimes you want to change the head to turn. You know how to make another body movement. His head could turn like that. See how he turned his head? Oh no! I'm in for it this time. Oh, I wonder. Maybe she'll be nice in this movie. See how you get to change the face, how it works? That's kind of fun, isn't it? Hi, Rocket Fire, how you doing? You happy I'm back? Hey, hello. Hey, Rocket Fire. The next live stream I'm going to be doing after I upload 2 animated videos that I made. I'm showing how I make my cartoons come to life. There's something animatronic coming up later in the afternoon. So stay tuned to the RG Jubilee channel. The 25th the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 13 astronauts. Oh, thank you. You like my animation. Okay. Doug. Hi, Doug. Hi, Rocket Fire fan. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jillian. Yeah, my great fans. Let me see if I can show you some more. Here's a scene of Big Stuff, how he moves. There's one movement. This is him just bending, just to make a cartoon bend down. This is what you have to do. There's one, cell one. Movement two. Movement three. And movement four. Then when you want to stand up again, you just reverse the movement. And if you were seeing a scene, free the frogs in the movie. He's freeing the frogs in the oceans. He's standing up and bending down. And he gets up again. You just replay him backwards. This is what you would do with each frame. When he's in the swamp, and he gets up again. And then he's back to standing. And when you shoot each of those frames, it comes to life. And here's how I do it. When I sketch it out, I was sketching it on paper first. You see, each movement, I figure out how I'm going to make him move. I do my first movement, and then my next movement, and then I trace the middle movement. Then if I need one in between, I did a fill-in in between because I need another one. And I'll keep tracing them over to get the movements, and that's how I brought it to life. This is one of the original sketches. You might put up close. You can see like it is biggie and bigger and bigger. And that's how I brought that to life. Let's see. Now when I do animation with the computer, all I have to do is I have the bodies already made. When I did zygote and embryo, I designed the body separate, and then you design the head separate. All you have to do is paint one picture like this of the faces of your characters with the mouths closed. I drew a program called Crazy Talk Animator. I brought them to life. You'll see them in the movie. This is a newer one. I couldn't find the actual cells I had from the past. So I got boxes and boxes of pictures. And I didn't want to spend all the time looking for them. Here's another Big Stuff. Oh no, not again. It's a little bit bigger than the other one. And he's scared like usual. Sometimes you need to make the picture a little larger in a certain scene as you're bringing it closer to fit the scenery that you do. And the way I did that trick is I use a printer to enlarge the picture and shrink the picture. Clever, huh? Okay, let's see. Let's go to this. Where's the other pictures? It could be in here. I was looking for something else, but I don't know where it went. I got a lot of pictures here. Hold on. I'm trying to find the other guys. This one don't belong here anyway. This one goes in another. That's one thing too. I don't miss organizing these pictures. When you're doing an animated movie, you got to make sure you know which heads go to which picture, or else you get lost. And I should have numbered the back of them. See, I put a backing on these so they don't stick together, because they used to stick together and mess up. So I put backings on them. I use decoupage, and I decoupaged them to paper and then cut them out so they didn't stick. Let's see. That's what you would want to do. I use a vinyl, the tablecloth vinyl I used. I had to use what was cheapest at the moment because, I had to cut back on prices and everything was expensive. Oh, that's right. I don't have those here. Well, this is that's why in Crazy Talk Animator, when I animated the new animations, I only needed the heads of Jim and Hayes to do the animation with. So I used these to make the movie. See, and all I had to do was just do faces, use the faces from them, and I did the bodies through the program and brought them to life. As you would see in the movies, I'm going to show you. It's like it did. That's why I'm trying to find their bodies, and they got them in the other room. I'm looking for it, and I'm saying, where did it go? And I said, oh, well, that's right. That's what I did. I tell you, I've been working hard. I've been doing a lot of. There's a lot doing, and there's a lot into making an animated cartoon. It takes months and months and months of labor, painstaking hours, long days. You dig me? I'm great. Thank you. I'm looking at some people's responses. Thank you for all your great comments. I mean, I love my fans. You're wonderful. That's why I do this. I do this because I want to give you guys something happy to look at, other than that boring, sad news that you hear all day long. And I figured out, and it's the big celebration of Apollo 13. Too bad we couldn't do any celebrations and everything had to be closed. Hopefully they do something after the virus is over. You never know. I mean, 50 years comes around only one time. Thank you. You're welcome. You're all wonderful. You're all wonderful. I give you all thumbs up. Everybody a thumbs up. See, these are my emojis. Ding, 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 ding. I know, you hate the coronavirus. I know, we all do. We feel like prisoners trapped in a capsule, like the Apollo 13 astronauts were in the middle of space. They couldn't go anywhere. They were trapped. They were hoping to get back home again. Once they got into that splashdown and Jim Lobo and all of them landed, Jim Lobo said, fellas, we're home. You know, astronauts, when they come back from space, have to be in quarantine. But astronauts only get in quarantine for about a week or so to get checked up and all, a week or two. Not 2 months. Oh boy, this is the longest quarantine I ever heard in history. I think this is going to go down in the records as the longest quarantine. Yep. It sure is. Hold a second. I just got to reach over I got to put this over someplace so I don't knock it down, because I got to get to my drink. I'm getting a little thirsty. Hold a second. I got to get up for a second. Pardon me reaching over. I only got but so much space to work with, and everything is balanced just right. Whoa. I just had to make sure those pictures don't get messed up, because I don't want to fall over the floor. I have a mess to pick up and I'll get ruined. So I got that out of the way. I am going to upload those 2 videos now. I'm going to get ready to upload them. Stay tuned for the uploads of 2 movies that I've worked on for about 2 months, planning and getting together for the 50th year Jubilee. Now, these cartoons are in a working process. I didn't have enough time to really fully complete the show. That's why it's broken in 2 parts. But I'm going to put them up, and they are going to be up. And as the year goes by, see, this is a year Jubilee. This is a Jubilee year for the big stuff. A Jubilee is a year-long celebration. So within the year, there'll be lots and lots of more stuff coming up with the big stuff. And also, I'm working on another exciting movie called Quest 2, The Return of the King in the Millennium Reign, where Logos the Lion and Josh are doing it. I've been having little technical problems that put me behind the schedule, but I'm going to be working on that one as best as I can get it done. I'm trying to get some of that up by August. October. but may wind up being in August. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes. I'm reading something right now. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm see what somebody wrote something. Tried to make it out. Got squint. I got. Oh, thank you. You're lucky. You're glad. Doug, and Julian said hi, and Rocket Fire. Do you live in Orlando? No, I don't live in Orlando. I live in Merritt Island. You'll be happy to meet me, Rocket Fire fan. Maybe one day. See how the Lord leads. Right now, we can't meet with anybody right now because we have to stay in our house. It's the only way we can meet. Praise the Lord for wisdom that He gave us to make this technology. Because I tell you, if we didn't have this technology, we'll really be going crazy. That won't be able to see nobody. At least this lets us see each other and share things with each other. And I can show things, and it's nice, so you can get around, and otherwise, it'd be boring if we had to stay in the house and not do anything. I have to get a drink. Hold a second. Me. How to wet my whistle. Let's see. I'm trying to read some of your comments. Yeah, I know. It takes as much time as I need to finish my work. Yeah, it takes a long time. Right now, we got to what we have. We have a lot of time on our hands. That's what I've been doing, working, cleaning up, trying to get, as you can see behind me, I have a lot of stuff. I've been going through things. I got my astronaut boys over there covering up some of that. I'm trying to clean up the house at the same time. I had to dig through a whole bunch of stuff to find some things I needed to complete the video. And it's like I had hundreds and hundreds of cells to look through. Oh, yeah. When you're making animated cartoons, single frame animation, you pile up lots of pictures. I got boxes and boxes, and I had to go dig and find what I was looking for. And you had to store them away a certain way so they don't stick together. I always have a layer of paper between them, almost they'll stick together and get ruined. And you had to carefully take care of each one like little babies. Because they are your babies. They bring your cartoons to life. They're hard work, so you got to take good care of them. I made many movies with them. Yeah. Because that's what brings your cartoons to life, or the artwork and the drawings. And it's fun. Let's see. Anything else I need to talk about? Did I say everything? I'm looking around to see if I didn't. Well, I'm going to say spend a little time to chat with you and for just a few more minutes. And then I'm going to go off and I'm going to set up the upload of my 2 videos that I've worked on for the past 2 months. 2 new videos of the Big Stuff celebration. It's in part 1 and part 2, and then there'll be more to come later on. Excuse me. And oh yeah, I'm gonna be uploading the 2 videos, and somewhere around what time is it now? I don't know what time it is. Oh yeah, 12 o'clock. I think around about 2:30, 3 o'clock, just to give me enough time. I'll be doing my next live stream with my animatronics of the Apollo 13. And I'll show you my Apollo 13 room that I've been putting together. I'll look around and I'm going to have some fun. And I'm going to show you how I did it. I built these animatronics way back in, actually, when Rocket Fire Explored. It's so funny how this worked out. Being you're a Rocket Fire fan, I'm going to tell you something. 1985, I've created the animatronics of the Apollo 13 astronauts. I had art shows in New York City. When I was in New York City, I used to do art shows in the park. And so every time I premiered a new movie, made a new movie of the Apollo 13 astronauts that I premiered, I had these large animated dolls I had made. I had a friend called Lou Nasty from Mechanical Displays. He helped me with the electronics, the animation stuff at that time because I didn't really know how to do it all at that time. I had some idea. I built some other ones that like these things. I have idea how to do this kind of animation, but to get big full body, large size, it took a lot. But now I'm working with the silver modes now. I'm still having a hard time figuring out how to program them to record the program so that when I play it back, it'll do it by itself. I got to push buttons and stuff, and I still got to work on that stuff. It's so techy. Oh boy, is it techy. Only, do you know that doing on a computer an animation program is so much easier to run than an animatronics program? I'm trying to find one that's user friendly. I had the same with the animation programs. There are some that are really techy too. I tried a dabbled in one, but Real Illusion Studios is what I use a lot of the software to make my movies. I love iClone. iClone is wonderful. Real Illusion Studios iClone. I bring most of my 3D animation to life. And then my 2D animation, I use Crazy Talk Animator. And that's how I videotape and photograph the images. So those two programs are fantastic. So and they are affordable too. They are budget worthy and easy and user friendly. And if you want to do animation yourself, hey, have fun, dabble with it. It's so much easier to do now. I wish they had all that when I was a young kid, when I first started making these Apollo 13 astronauts. Oh, what movies I would have had. The first year it was 1970 when I created the cartoon and I made stories, a whole bunch of stories I had made. I used to act them out. I used to be in my room acting out the stories, bringing them alive. As a little kid, I used to play like that. I'm hoping that one day I'm going to make these things really and animated. I was doing the stories. I'm dyslexic. I have dyslexia. So it's very hard for me to write things out. So I acted out the stories so I could get the feel when I wanted. And then I tried to make outlines how I was able to spell it or what I was doing. And that's how I was able to organize my stories at that time. And I would illustrate what I acted out. So, because I had to act it out and get the feel of what I was going to bring to life. Because I had to work a different way because I was dyslexic, so I found other ways. You see, don't let any disability get you down. If you got a will, there's always a way. The Lord will give you the wisdom to help you through. Just like Apollo 13. The explosion didn't get them down. They weren't going to say, oh, woe's us, we're going to die. No, they didn't say that. They said, we're going to beat this thing and we're going to get back home safe. That's what they did. And Jim Lovell over here, this guy in the middle, he was happy and upbeat and optimistic. And he made the other two guys be optimistic. And they both were like, they were like they really got close to each other, so to speak, in a good way. They didn't argue or fight with each other. They were nice. If you really look at the original Apollo 13 astronauts and read up on them and the story and the history of the real guys, you will get to like their personalities. They are very close to the animated cartoon I've made of them. And I was a little kid at 11 years old, didn't know any better. But from what I saw and observed on them on their live stream, how funny Jim was and all, I just made up the story, and it really the personalities really worked good. When you see these cartoons, you'll see it. For 50 years, I really it's a part of me, they're my boys. I may not have had children of my own, but I guess my cartoon characters of the Apollo 13 astronauts for 50 years that I've been making cartoons on these guys, along with many other cartoons that you'll see on my YouTube channel. I guess I got the right to say that these are my boys. What do you think? I would love one day to get the cartoon series done on TV as a cartoon series. That was my dream when I was 11 years old, to make the Apollo 13 astronauts into a cartoon series that would go on Saturday mornings when they had the Saturday morning cartoons, but keep them in the happy, good, clean, humorous way. Wait till you see what happens to this. See, talk about astronauts going through an endurance test. Me, the animator, sure does a lot of things to Mr. Big Stuff. Oh, you're more here. Oh, the animator keeps dropping wounds on my head and everything else you could think of, and knocking me all over the place. And Hayes keeps sneezing me away. And Jim Lowell's crazy inventions get me cooped up in something. What else is going to happen to me next? That's the fun of the cartoon. What's going to happen to Jack Swagget next? What kind of new invention is Jim Lovell going to create? And where is Hayes going to sneeze somebody? What's going to happen with Hayes when he gets he developed this funny sneeze that all of a sudden he'll do something that would upset, makes one of Jim's inventions go crazy, and it winds up backfiring on Biggie, of course. It all works together perfectly. As you would see in some of my cartoons, that personality went with them all. And then not only did Big Stuff have to put up with the animator, which is me, and Jim Lobel's crazy inventions, and Hayes' shenanigans. I like pushing that repress valve and playing tricks on Biggie too. And Jim also. He wound up finding an alien that came back with that black hole called embryo. Oh, now I have to hide an alien. Now I got to put up with this alien now. Yeah, Biggie. The beginning cartoons are kind of funny. I don't know, but I had a funny thing about the English language. There were 4 funny words. That Biggie got crazy over them because I kept saying it. I went, these potatoes and damn, these potatoes and damn, these potatoes and damn. And Big Stuff goes, embryo, enough with that. Some Big Stuff tried to concentrate on something. He goes, these potatoes and damn, embryo, stop doing that. And that's how some of the first movie stories were. Why don't you like these potatoes and damn, these potatoes and damn? Oh. And then when he said mission control, he's ready to do something. He's writing something down. He's going, these potatoes and that's in my head. And people on mission control, what's the matter, Biggie? What's going on with you? It's one of the first early stories. And Biggie can't let mission control know about embryo. But he said, Jim, if I show you what has been going on with me, why I haven't gotten so sleep and I can't get my work done, and I keep saying, and this stupid words, these things in my head all the time. I gotta show you. I promise not to tell anybody because if NASA finds out, he's gonna be in trouble. What? Ooh, what? Come on, Hayes, let's find this out. So he'll go to Fred Hayes and say, Hayes, Biggie's got a surprise to show us. Let's go see. So Hayes and Jim went to Biggie, and Biggie showed Hayes and Jim, or Jimmo and Fredo, and Mr. Big Jack or Big Swig. You can name anything you want because that's the boys. He showed them Wheel, and he said, you see, that black hole that crashed into the alignment series, as I was cleaner in the museum, this little alien came out of it. And I've been hiding him ever since. Oh, wow. Wonderful. So we got to hide him and keep him safe so NASA don't find him and do experiments on him. And then Embryo will go, these 8,000 there, these 8,000. Now you know why I go crazy. Shut up, Embryo, these 8,000 there. And that goes on. That was how the beginning stories were. It was kind of funny. So that's why Biggie gets crazy over those words. Those. And every time you hear somebody saying something and somebody goes, those, and goes, ah. And he gets angry. He goes, oh, Embryo. And he goes, he's trying to keep it stupid every time he's like, he's trying to avoid him because he's just playing in his head. You know how you get a song in your head and you can't get it out, or something that keeps playing in your head? That's what happened to him. Well, it's time for me to go bye-bye right now, and I get ready to upload those videos, okay? So I'm gonna do something. Hello, Tango plays. Hello, how you doing? I see you just came on. Okay, I'm getting ready to end this video right now, this live stream, but I'm gonna come back up later on in the afternoon, about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and I'm going to be doing a live show with the Big Stuff Room, where I have animated animatronics on the astronauts. You're going to see some fun stuff going on. But before that, I'm going to be uploading 2 videos. So that's why I say anywhere between 2:30, 3 o'clock, maybe a little after, depending on how long the upload takes. So for me to get that done, I'm going to have to sign out right now. And end part 1 of this big stuff celebration. The 50th year of the Apollo 13 mission and the Apollo 13 cartoon that I've created of these astronaut guys. The Apollo 13 astronauts. Well, here are going to be some videos coming up shortly on this channel as soon as I upload them of the big stuff 50th year Jubilee celebration. Both 3D, 2D animation and old footage from old classics, including the original full-length 20-minute animated cartoon called The Alignment. When those moons keep falling on my head, you'll see what the animated does to me. So stay tuned. So this is our Jubilee saying Roger and out until the next movie. Time to come up. T-minus as many minutes as it takes for the launch of the next scene of this movie. All day today, I'll be doing specials. So stay tuned to my channel and we'll have some fun. Bye, everybody. Mwah. I love all my fans. Mwah. Big kiss to everybody. This way I can kiss you. Mwah. Not spread any germs. Ain't that wonderful? Bye, everybody. Have a good day. You're great.